some key lime juice um, a couple of times as well. Other than that, it's been mainly just grapes. And um, I've been trying to do better with doing videos once a week, updating my progress. And for most of my journey, up until maybe about a week ago, when I did my last video, I started noticing some detox symptoms. And then when I look back, and really think, I had detox symptoms before that as well. I started feeling an itchy feeling, like throughout, like different, like in my body, like not like a rash or a bump or anything like that externally, but just for some reason just having like an itchy feeling, like my hair, like the top of my head, um, and maybe my hands, and uh, just little different parts, like just enough for me to notice. Um, and then I asked another young lady that was on basically the same detox journey that I was on. She recently completed 108 days, um, 108 days on grapes, and then I think she did a few days a citrus fruit fast. She's been doing. I think she said she did dry fast a couple of days. Um, if I can remember her name on Facebook, she know I tagged her on a post recently about a week ago. She's really been helping me out, so I need to remember her name. So next time I do a video, I can shout her out. But and she was on Bobby Smith's channel, Food Up, Bobby Smith's channel. Think about a week or two ago as well. But she's really been giving me advice. She's like the detox queen. So as far as I am concerned, well, a couple of them that I would say that really come into my consciousness in my journey. And she definitely, especially in the later parts. See, I'm scratching right now. This video is basically about some of the detox symptoms, because my first couple of videos I talked about, I did that first fruit detox, and I didn't notice any detox symptoms, but I noticed an issue that I've been having on like the bottom of my foot, bottom of actually both my feet, but definitely on my left foot, where like it just feels really dry and chapped. And I've got my batana oil, so I got my batana oil. You see, I've been using it. I got my batana oil. MaximalisticS.com. I know it got grease all over it. It got batana all over it. But I've been using that in my hair. I just started putting it on the bottom of my feet because it really has become noticeable. Like really to the point where it's really difficult. Not difficult for me to walk, but it's some days where like it heals up and it's not as effective, and then like maybe like 2 weeks later it starts to really get tender and feeling like that chafing type feeling on the bottom of my foot. It's really irritating. So I got that, and I've been dealing with that. Maybe I was probably even dealing with that on the last one too, because I'm trying to figure out, like, did I cut the bottom of my, because it feels like I got cut at the bottom of, like, in the crease of my big toe. But and I really feel it even more now. So I got that detox symptom. I got the itchy feeling detox symptom. and that really, like, I feel it like different parts of the day. So I don't know if my body is cleansing itself of parasites. As I'm reading, once again, I'm reading the grape fast, the grape cure book again. And I'm almost done with that. And I think, and then I read that it it's a parasite cleanser as well. So um, I've those are detox symptoms that are different than most people get. Most people get like the coughing type. I haven't gotten that, and that thing I've been like really inviting those detox symptoms because it's like okay, um, if I get those detox symptoms, then it lets me know okay, my body is doing something. My body is healing. My body is something going on. In my body to let me know that um, this detox is doing something. So it's several different things. It tells me one, it encourages me to keep going, and two, um, like I said, I've been waiting for it. So I've just been waiting for it because I feel like it lets me know that it's working. So um, I know regardless, the longer I go with this, um, the more time that I allow it to really work into my body, and for me not to really feel or come into the consciousness of me having detox symptoms. I think it would be just me having the quote unquote bragging rights of me saying that um, that I've gone 3 months on doing a grape fast. I'm more approaching 100 days in about 4 more days. My goal right now is to make it to 4 months, or make it just over 4 months. Maybe make it just over 120 days. I was just thinking a few days ago, after I got past 90 days, that maybe I might decide to go even past those 120 days, or uh, far beyond 120 days. Who knows? It depends on how I feel about it, because especially now I'm getting detox symptoms, and I don't know what other detox symptoms may come, or if these detox symptoms will subside. The fact that I got them is a sign that what I'm doing is working. And it's also a sign not to stop, So I may go to the 4 month point, to the 120 day, 122 days, and decide, and maybe I want to go 140 days. Maybe I want to go 5 months on just fruit. It might not be just grapes, or you know what I'm saying, but I want to try things. I want to fast on the sour side, and I may do some of that stuff. I'm thinking about doing some of that stuff before I get to the 120 day mark, because if I can fast on fruits, or mono eat a certain fruit and focus on its properties, like for instance soursop. If I were to just eat soursop for 2-3 days, or mono eat citrus fruits like key limes juice, or lime lemon juice, or as long as it's a sweet watery fruit, stick to it and stay on that until till I get, until and allow my body to continue to heal. Maybe I can take it a step further and dry fast, go a day without eating, go 2, 3 days maybe without eating, or even try to attempt to go further than that. Really push, really set it in my mind that I want to go, that I want to go, set it in my mind that I want to take out 4 months, 4 to 6 months, a 4 to 6 month period to allow my body to heal itself, to uh, heal itself on a more deeper level than I possibly could. Than I possibly could just on herbs and stuff like that. So we'll see. And the other things that I want to do, like there are, there's a list of essential oils that I wanted I that I already had in my mind that I want to try while I'm on the detox and doing those and using that. Like I said, I want to go to that chiropractor, that celebrity chiropractor, and work with him as well. Have him work on me and adjust me. Doing let's what else? Maybe even the hyperbaric chamber. I mean, some of those things are very expensive, but if I were to take out time, maybe even after I'm done with this, but on my next fast, on my next sweet watery fruit detox, I want to do those, start to try those things. Maybe not depend completely on those things because those are very expensive. I believe that the hyperbaric chamber, I never tried it, but based on its science, I believe that it'll work. The chiropractor, I've been suggested several times to try that. There's someone that I follow on Facebook now. He recommended me doing these different stretching techniques. So I want to start implementing that in the next week or two. I need to try to make this period of time through detox to implement things other than just the diet. You know what I mean? And so that I could be able to push my healing from going one way, from going forward to accelerating on a different level. And even like the rebounder, I started using the rebounder a lot more recently. Going, on the rebounder more and more, and as long as I don't have too many problem with my feet to where it doesn't affect my movement. Like a couple of days ago, I couldn't really jump up and down on the thing as much as I wanted to. Today, I had a little more energy, and I blasted some Tupac or in some reggae and stuff to try to motivate me a little bit more, get the music, to motivate me even more to, to more but I really want to focus on that lymphatic system. But right now, I've noticed those detox symptoms and I'm grateful for it. It's irritating. I had some real bad muscle cramp, really bad muscle cramp, the other day where I almost couldn't sleep. So I got up, went on the trampoline, and felt a little bit better. And maybe that's another sign that how good the trampoline, the rebounder trampoline is good for your lymphatic system because it helps, get rid of the cramps. But, like I said, I'm grateful for all those detox symptoms. I really want to really push forward this healing to the next level in in these next couple weeks before getting to 120 days. Like I said, it's definitely possible that I could take this beyond 120 days. Um, I think, regardless of how long ago with this, um, I say even if it isn't grapes, I can move on to something else. But just staying on fruits is what I think will benefit. You know, going beyond 3 months. So now that I know, based on even the last fast, and people were noticing the progression that I made um, after those 90 days, I know that uh, 3 months um, is definitely good when it comes for me when it comes to putting my body in into a state where it's going to start healing. Um, so maybe the longer that I go past that 90-day mark um, is the more deeper and the more I get my body into um, into an environment to where it can properly heal itself. Because I'm not the strictest vegan eater because there's times where before I started this job when I was in Georgia, my regular diet was mainly eating fruits and basically raw. You know what I mean? It was very rarely that I eat cooked food. And really, to be honest with you, it was a lot of times when I visited back here in Maryland, was when I ate the most junk food. And now I'm thankful that I was able to put myself into a state to where I can do this fruit fast. I have access all year round to seeded grapes. I have access probably 9 months out of the year, 9 months out of the year uh, to watermelon. So if I want to go 3, 4, 5 months, 5, 6, 7, 8 months on mainly just a watermelon, then I can do that. You know what I mean? Like outside of me wanting to eat other cooked food socially, I don't really have no reason to go outside the foods. I have the desire. I miss the squashes and stuff like that. And most of what I follow, a lot of what I follow on social media, especially on Instagram, at a Maximalistic Creations LLC on Instagram is like uh, is vegan cooking pages or raw food pages. Like if I really wanted to, I could really get in my bag and stuff. But right now, my focus is on healing my body. My focus, I mean, what's 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 4 months, what's 5 months, what's 6 months, what's 9 months, what's a year of taking out that whole time to heal my body. If that's what it takes for me to dedicate my mind and my spirit and my willpower to heal my body, of the things I've been dealing with, and even just adding years to my life or improving the quality of my life. Because even if, let's say, I ended this now, and I get a little bit of noticeable progress with cerebral palsy, it's still a win. And at the same time, even if I don't get that far with that, I I believe that I've done a cleansing of a lifetime. My colon, my urine, the kidneys, liver, and all that. You know what I mean? Whatever might have been going on, whatever was going on, a lot of it I'm sure I've dealt with. And even at this point, my body, like I was saying about the tongue, my tongue is still, it's still a lot of coatiness in my tongue. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a sign of like some type of STD or some type of yeast or whatever. Um, Everybody has a level of yeast. Most people, unless they're like 100% raw, 100% plant based. I mean, not 100% plant based, or because even if you're still vegan, you still a lot of them. If you're eating a lot of cooked and a lot of fats and a lot of nuts and a lot of proteins, a lot of those heavy amino acids, then you know you're definitely not as healthy as someone that's just been on sweet watery fruits or primarily raw for just strictly raw for or strictly fruitarian for 9 months to a year if you weigh those things out. And my body is showing that just in these over 3 months on the grapes, like my body is really healing it. So it's like right now, if I the good thing about doing these videos every week now, and especially with me seeing these detox symptoms, is showing me like you don't have a reason to stop. Your body, like suppose, your body is still healing itself. So in that aspect, I don't have a reason to stop. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it a week at a time. I'm gonna take it a day at a time, and I'm gonna continue to learn. And me doing these videos, and me posting it on different platforms, I'm getting a lot of good feedback, and that's what I want. It's not just about yay, I done made it 90 days, because yes, it takes a lot of discipline, but I'm gonna go even further, and not that I should be competing with anybody else, but if I see Kev Ramon going 59 days on watermelon, even if I don't think that I can do that, I need to try to do that, because the moment I put in my mind, or if I put in my mind, like, okay, even if it's not 59 days on just watermelon or just grapes, just me sticking to sweet watery fruits for 59 days, that's enough for me to heal myself and allow my body to really heal myself to the point to where you're seeing a big difference in my body. So I hope that I want to say that I hope that I'm inspiring people. I hope I do, but more things like that, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. So if I see somebody on these other social media platforms that's detoxing in a deeper level than I am, and helping me to speed up this process, not that I want to take a shortcut, but even just take from where I'm at these 90 days and push at least from these next maybe 24, 25, 26 days that I have till I get past 120 days, because I want to make it 220 days, but I want to make it past 120 days on these grapes. But if somebody knows something, maybe something more powerful than grapes, like the citrus fruits, you know what I mean, to make this, to push my detox from one level to this level, so that when I decide I'm gonna do my next extended fruit detox, I can hopefully kick myself into higher gear a lot sooner than 93, 91, 93 days, when I started noticing the itching, or when I started getting the cramps a couple days ago, or when I started to like the little soreness on the bottom of my feet. So um so uh we'll see where I'll be at a week from now, like with this, because I'm noticing the detox symptoms and stuff like that. And even if the detox symptoms go away, just me noticing that I've had them still motivation for me to keep going. And a week from now, when I do my next video and I'm past 100 days, you know, um, at least 6, 7 days, however many days closer to getting 120. And once I get to 100, when I get past 120, I'll take it from there one day at a time. And like I said, maybe then I'll start seeing like physical changes in my body, you know. And I'm not the type of person like, look in the mirror or, I'm the type of person, I've noticed it when I notice it, because there's been many a times where I've noticed it on my own, or there's many times where I haven't, it's apparent, but I didn't notice it, but other people notice. Or I might come in the house from a long day's work, and my mother might say, "Hey, you're standing taller," or like my brother, before I moved, he came to visit, and he was like, "You're standing a lot taller," and he tells me all the time. So that enough motivated me to get onto this fast and do something. So my next fast, whatever it is, it might not be grapes. It might be grapes. It might be grapes and watermelon. It might be grapes, watermelon, and something else. But whatever it is, it's going to be really intense, and not intending for it to be. If I make it to past 120 days, whatever that detox is, it's going to be past that. Even if it's just 1 or 2 days past it, I'm going to try to get past it. So, stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe to Ziggy the Iron King. Visit ameximalistics.com for your Zacamore black seed oil, the best certified organic black seed oil on the market. It's better than those watered down black seed oils that you see in GAC or the health food stores or capsules. You want to get the straight up black seed oil, but this isn't about the black seed oil. And of course, the batana oil, the best oil for your skin and your hair, and is really, really good for everything else. So beard and all that. So visit ameximalistics.com. Stay tuned for what I got going on from week to week. I'm gonna keep posting, and really, I'm hoping maybe get to start getting on these other platforms, speaking about my health journey, and I've gotten these detox symptoms, and maybe I'll get more. I want to live to tell, not just about me going such and such days, however many days, on just sweet watery fruits, but I want to be able, say, okay, I felt this, I felt that, and when I have stuff to write home about as far as this, you know what I mean? And like I said, hopefully down the line, I make it more fun, go into that chiropractic, go into hyperbaric chamber, and doing other integrative therapies and things along the way while I'm doing this detox. So, like, comment, and subscribe to Ziggy the Iron King, and stay tuned.